In a major political development, Government of India's representative and interlocutor for Naga peace talks R.N. Ravi and the Working Committee of Naga National Political Groups NNPGs have decided to reveal competencies regarding all crucial matters discussed during negotiations to the people before inking the final agreement. An 11-member delegation of the Working Committee of Naga National Political Groups, led by its convener N. Kitovi Zimomi and comprising of co-conveners and members, held a formal meeting with interlocutor R.N. Ravi at the police complex Chumukedima in Dimapur. A highly placed source privy to the closed-door meeting said that the negotiating parties felt that it was an appropriate time for the competencies to be shared with the people. In the spirit of inclusiveness, the sources said earnest endeavor should be made to ensure that as far as possible, no stakeholders were left out of the final agreement. In continuation of its efforts to take everyone on board for Naga unity and reconciliation, NSCN-IM said a meeting was held with Eastern Nagaland People's Organization ENPO at Nyatu Resort in Dimapur. While the NSCN-IM team was led by its chairman Q Tuku and vice chairman Tongmeth Wangnau, ENPO was led by its president Kekong Chim Yimchungar. ENPO was joined by Eastern Naga Students Federation and Eastern Naga Mothers Association. In a statement, the group said it expressed its appreciation to ENPO for its stand for honorable, acceptable and early solution and for its consistency in pushing for Naga unity and reconciliation. NSCN-IM said it briefed ENPO, ENSF and ENMA on the developments in the ongoing Indo-Naga political talks, besides stressing that the process for reconciliation and unity and political talks should go on side by side. The Centre today urged the states and union territories to ensure that there is no restriction in the movement of oxygen supplies, which is an essential commodity for a hospital for managing patients in serious conditions. No restriction should be imposed on interstate movement of medical oxygen, the Union Health Ministry said today, while strongly reinforcing that it is the responsibility of every state and union territory to ensure hospitalized COVID-19 patients receive oxygen. The ministry said it has come to its knowledge that a few states are trying to curb free interstate movement of oxygen supplies by exercising provisions under various acts and also mandating manufacturers or suppliers in their jurisdiction to restrict oxygen supplies to only hospitals of the state. In view of this, the Health Ministry has reiterated the critical importance of oxygen in hospitals for management of critical COVID-19 patients. The Meghalaya Health Department said that all symptomatic COVID-19 negative cases in the state tested through rapid antigen test RAT have been all retested using RT-PCR. All states and union territories have been asked to mandatorily retest all symptomatic coronavirus cases that have been tested negative through rapid antigen test by using the RT-PCR. The Union Health Ministry and ICMR have jointly written to all the states and union territories and asked them to ensure that all symptomatic negative cases of rapid antigen test are mandatorily retested using the RT-PCR. The Mizoram government has banned the use of China-made Kenbo motorcycles as they are being used in the border state to bring smuggled or illegal substances, including drugs, from neighboring country Myanmar. Though the two-wheelers are made outside the country and are unregistered in Mizoram, a huge number of such bikes are brought into the state. These bikes are randomly used in places like Champai, Nantial, Launtlai, Siaha and Serchhip districts along the Myanmar border, the officials said. Smuggling of various drugs, including methamphetamine tablets, foreign-made cigarettes, arms and ammunition, and other contraband is still going on. With positive cases rising all across the nation, the COVID-19 status of northeastern states are like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for all the latest news that matters and stories that inspire.